in terms of health insurance, there are actually providers in the Philippines that cater to foreigners. We're actually abusing this. So that's why they suspended the visa. And a lot of people want to come here for, the beauty of it, or to marry a Filipino, or they just love how the Philippines is. But, let's be respectful of our policies and laws here in the Philippines.
How much is the price for SRRV?
There's actually a couple of filing fees.
Welcome to our YouTube channel. My name is Esmi and welcome to Roger and Ismi Vlogs. So today we have a special guest. But before anything else, daghang salamat sa inyong paghigugma o pagsuporta sa among channel. Thank you so much for your love and support, guys. And if you're new to this channel, don't forget to click like, share, and subscribe. And hit the notification bell for new uploads or new videos. So, who is this lovely lady that we have today? So can you introduce your name?
Hi, I'm Heidi. I am the owner and managing director of CNG Consulting.
Yes, of course. Most of you would wonder, what is CNG? So she would explain that right now.
So CNG Consulting is basically what I like to call an expat one-stop shop. So we help expats that come here to the Philippines with their immigration concerns. So if you want to move here and require a visa, we help you with that. We also help with business registration. If you want to start a business here in the Philippines, we're here for you. So basically anything that involves expats and the government and basically settling here in the Philippines.
So what is the most common visas for retirees?
So the most common visa is the SRRV, or Special Resident Retirees Visa. This is granted by the Philippine Retirement Authority and essentially the fastest visa you can get here in the Philippines if you are over 50. So if you're over 50 and you want to come here to the Philippines and retire, this is by far the best visa you should get.
Okay, wow. Is there some cases that they are retired already but they're at the age of 30 if they're military?
No. So this has to be over 50. But I heard from a reliable source that they might be lowering the age for retirement to age 40, hopefully by next year. So we'll see what happens.
Yes, because there are people that are retired at early as 35-ish.
Yeah, that's the goal. That's the goal.
Of course, you need to enjoy your retiring.
Yes, exactly.
Who is eligible for this visa?
So the people that are eligible for this visa are those who are 50 and up. So there's different types of SRRV. There are SRRVs where you can deposit here in the Philippines and invest. There's an SRRV dedicated to military or former veterans. So I think we'll discuss that later, right? The different types of SRRV.
Yes.
So you basically need a clean background check from your country of origin, pension, a proof of pension, but there is a type of SRRV that actually doesn't require pension.
Yes.
And then, that's basically it. You need DD-214 pension fund if you want your deposit to be lower, and then everything else we'll do here in the Philippines. So you get your NBI clearance or your National Bureau of Investigation clearance and your Bureau of Quarantine medical certificate.
Okay. So what is the benefits of having an SRRV?
Major benefits of having an SRRV is basically multiple entry and exits in the Philippines. So you can come in and out as long as you want. You can also, you can live in the Philippines and retire here.
Yes.
Yes. It's permanent residency here in the Philippines. If you're moving personal belongings from your country to the Philippines, you basically get a customs tax break for up to 7,000 USD. You can avail of our PhilHealth system, and you can start a business and work here in the Philippines.
Yes, especially for the PhilHealth, guys, because it's all over the Philippines that you can use it.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
So you get a deduction from your hospitalization through our PhilHealth system.
Yes. It's not really relevant to this specific topic, but is there a process right now that they can try to get the health insurance from the expats that they can use in the Philippines?
Yes, for sure. So in terms of health insurance, there are actually providers in the Philippines that cater to foreigners. So I can mention, this is not an ad, but we actually as a company, we try to get as many connections as possible so that we can cater to our clients. So there is MaxiCare and Allianz. So if you ever need a contact for these people, then feel free to shoot us a message.
Okay, perfect, guys. So
Yeah.
this is really helpful because most of our expats need the importance of course, health.
Yes, yes, exactly.
So what are the types of SRRV?
Okay, so bear with me here, this is a bit long. There's actually a few types. So first type would be the SRRV Smile. So the SRRV Smile is actually postponed right now or suspended. This used to be available for 35-year-old retirees, wherein if they invested 20,000 USD here in the Philippines, they can stay here. But because I think it's actually all over the news. Some Chinese expats were actually abusing this. So that's why they suspended the visa. So hopefully, what I mentioned earlier is hopefully they'll lower it down to 40. And please, don't abuse our visa.
Yes.
Yeah, this is not anything, offensive or anything, but these are facts. Okay, so for as long as we're respectful of the immigration policies and laws here in the Philippines, then it should all be good. Because
Yes.
I know our country is very beautiful, and a lot of people want to come here for the beauty of it, or to marry a Filipino, or they just love how the Philippines is. But let's be respectful of our policies and laws here in the Philippines. Yes.
Just don't abuse it, guys. We know that you have the money. You can buy the lands. You can really have business here, but please respect our land.
Yes. Okay. So the next type of SRRV is what we call the SRRV Classic. So there's two types of SRRV Classic. There's with pension and without pension. So with pension, your deposit goes down to 10,000 USD. Without pension, your deposit is actually 20,000 USD.
Oh.
But these deposits, you can actually convert it into an investment of either purchase of a condominium or a long-term lease of a house and lot. So these are the ways in which you can lower your deposit when availing of the SRRV. So basically, the requirements for this is if you're with pension, it's your pension fund, whether private or public, or your Social Security benefit letter. These are the basic requirements of having the SRRV Classic.
Okay.
And your needs to be at least 1,000 USD if it's with pension. Yes.
That's nice.
Yes. Per month.
Okay. I thought it was nice if it's a year. It's a month. Okay, guys, a month.
A month. All right. So next is we have the SRRV Courtesy, which is reserved for former Filipinos who could not avail of the recognition or reacquisition of their Philippine citizenship, but they want to come back here in the Philippines. So that's what we call the SRRV Courtesy. There is a specific deposit. I can't think of it at the top of my head right now, but if you want to look at the deposits, just go to pra.gov.ph, because this SRRV Courtesy is actually not a common visa that expats get here in the Philippines. Okay, so next is SRRV Human Touch. So this visa is actually reserved for ailing retirees who need special care. So this ailing retiree, if they need special care, there's actually accredited retirement facilities here in the Philippines wherein we can actually take care of you. Yeah. And then last and most common SRRV is the SRRV Expanded Courtesy. So this visa is actually reserved for ex-military. You don't have to retire from the military. As long as you've served the military, then this is the perfect visa for you. Deposit is only 1,500 USD. Yeah, and then this is permanent residency. So basically, this is really, really good investment.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
I would say so too. So guys, go apply for military.
Go apply for military, and then when you're 40 or when you're 50, come retire to the Philippines.
That's a good 500 if you compare it to the prices that the others SRV you're providing. So
Yeah.
military is more cheaper.
Yeah, exactly. So, if you want to come to the Philippines and retire, these are some of the options that are available to you.
True.
Yeah.
How much is the price for SRRV?
There's actually a couple of filing fees. So the total is actually 1,760 USD. This is inclusive of your filing fee for the visa, and then your annual report, and then your SRRV card. So the annual fee is actually 360 USD, and then the card is $10. So in total, it actually totals to 160 USD or 1760 USD.
1760.
1760 USD, and this is just a one-time charge. So every year, you just need to pay $360 to be able to stay here in the Philippines.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
That's good. How long is SRRV valid?
SRRV is an indefinite visa. It's permanent residency here in the Philippines. So for as long as you have the SRRV, it's valid for as long as you're here.
A lifetime. I guess.
Lifetime, yeah.
What is the eligible for SRRV?
So major requirement is you have to be over 50. Whether or not you're receiving pension actually plays part because you will have different deposits. One is bigger and one is a bit lower. You can also avail of the SRRV if you've served in the military. It doesn't have to be retired military. So pension is actually either private, public, social security, any form of pension that you may be receiving is actually acceptable with the SRRV.
Wow, okay. That's really informative for
Yeah.
people that don't really have pension or they have a private pension. Yes. Next question and the last one. What is...
My back hurts.
Okay.
But thank you for having me.
Next question is, what are the requirements of SRRV Visa?
Very simple. The requirements of SRRV is, again, if you're military, definitely DD to 14. Social security, pension fund, private or public. Police clearance from your country of origin. All these three have to be apostilled. Apostilled means since we cannot check your documents here in the Philippines coming from abroad, you need to have this, it's a stamp from your State Department. There's also online services that actually do this for you, or you can consult with your lawyer. But I would suggest before coming here to the Philippines, get all these three documents. Again, pension, social security, private or public pension fund, original police clearance from your local or federal police, and then your DD-214 if you're retired military. And then the rest can be done here in the Philippines. So there's actually an NBI clearance, or your National Bureau of Investigation clearance. There is a Bureau of Quarantine medical clearance. So you will have to do a couple of tests here in the Philippines just to make sure you're healthy when you're retiring here.
Okay, perfect. So thank you so much, Heidi.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yes, and thank you guys for watching till the end, and we hope to see you in our next vlog. No hate, just love. Bye.